Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Money Grabs. We have been sharing good news for some days now, and it's a very nice thing to see the brightness of people's faces when they are reading the comments. I've not seen it, but I assume that you are happy because of the comment I'm receiving. Yeah, there is a analysis of the situation about the disbursement that just came out, and it's very I don't know how to put it. It's out. My heart is just doing somehow when I listen to it. It's filled with wisdom and understanding of the process, and I just wish to enlighten you based on the voice note that I just received. But first, before I go further, if you are new to this channel, subscribe to this channel, be part of this community so that you can listen to my V note or my videos about the same disbursement that everybody is expecting. So, click the subscription button and be part of it. So, let's dive into it without wasting your time. The voice note explained that there is some inconsistency in the story that was given to us about the check. That number one is not very likely that the grant handlers receive any check, that the amount is not so suitable for check, and majorly no bank will handle that. And also we explained again that there is a procedure where you operate check, that when you deposit check it takes like 24 hours for the check to be matured. And we, some of us, when you work with check, everybody that get their salary to write a check or other things that you do business and transaction with check, that it takes 24 hours for the check to be matured and it will be automatically deposited in the account. He now made mention, but I know that is what we call post-dated check. So post-dated check is the kind of check that they give you. They set a future date. But it's possible that the person do not have the money, but the person is so sure that before that date the money will have arrived in his account, so that when they go for it they can be able to withdraw it. And I said in my previous video that if you give somebody a post-dated check, for example today is 1st, and you now wrote 16th on the check, that means before 16th that the person will go to deposit the check or that will want to collect the money, you must have that money in your account. If you don't have that money on that 16th, in some other countries you'll be arrested. They will consider it as fraud. Because some people buy goods with posted check that, I need this goods, send it to me, I will pay you. You will not write check that I will collect my salary on 16 and on 15. By 16 you can get your money. That person will write you check and the money is not there. You'll be arrested in some countries as fraud. So the person will complain that, okay, assuming it's check, it takes 24 hours to mature. Why are they giving us 3 days? So I just cleared that it might be post-dated check. Then another thing that the person brought forward, another case is, it's possible that the grant handlers have received the money earlier on, but they are just trying to keep it in the bank for like a week so as to make profit from the money. And the money is huge. If they put it in a week, it's going to cross to another month, and that's the way bank work. When you deposit money, you hold it for it to cross into another month. In a new month, there will be huge interest that will be placed on it, and that amount, we are talking about billions. So imagine keeping $1 billion in account. When it crosses into a new month, you will get some percentage, some interest on it. So maybe they are trying to play that. That's why they are trying to delay the money. According to the voice note, the person explained it. The person said, when the check, assuming they are paid by check, and when the check matured, it's possible to disburse to the NGO the second day. They are not sending cash all around. They'll just use computer and app to do that. The person also mentioned that it's not easy to take that kind of amount in a bank and transfer from bank. They have to use an app to do it, which will make it very fast. And the grant handlers are now complaining that there will be holiday, they can't send on Wednesday or something. So it's like they are intentionally wasting time for a reason. Because even if it's holiday, when you are using app, you don't need to care about holidays. You can sit down in your house and start sending the money. Send it to the NGOs so that the NGOs will know that maybe 2 days they will send it to the beneficiaries, and this case, this matter will have been resolved. But the grant handlers are majorly trying to hold on to this money for a reason known to them. And the person said they want to make money from this to keep it in the bank to cross it to new month so that they can get the interest, and that interest they will keep that one, they will share it among themselves before they start sending it to the NGO. And I've thought about that before. Nigeria, we are always too smart for ourselves, that they might want to use that opportunity to delay it in the bank so that they can get their interest. I have some people that work in the bank today. Always tell when customers bring big money, they want it to cross to a new month so that the bank people can get some percentage, the marketers, stroke the people that brought the connection and everything, so that they can make something on that money. So I believe they have gotten the money because Theobat, somebody from Theobat have given us hints that there is something on ground. That means the money is with them, but they are not ready to disburse it to the NGOs as we are talking. They are still thinking of something cunning to do with it. That's what they are doing, because I've suspected this whole thing before this voice note that came out. So we should stop worrying about money now. The money is with the stakeholders. They are the one holding it for a reason. My NGO, the CEO of my NGO said something too. He said the money, I told you, I posted it now that people are complaining that I'm lying or something, that the money is already on ground, that he does not know why they have not started disbursing to the NGOs. That was what he said, that the money was already on ground, but he does not know why they have not yet started disbursing it to the NGOs. So according to this voice note, the person that made it clear too that they must have gotten that money and they are trying to hold on to it till next week, because it's easy for them to say, next week you start receiving payment. And according to another voice note that we had, they said everybody will be disbursed to before the 6th of next month. So that means they know what they are doing. They are holding on. They are trying to hold on to that money so that they can cross to a new month so that they can make money. Well, next week is not too far, but these people should just stop playing pranks on us. They should stop playing games with us, because many people are so much debt that they need this money badly. Schools are resuming now. Many people need money to sort things, businesses, house rent, many things. People are even dying in the process. But these people are just focusing on money. And what always gets me angry is you see these people with titles, bishop, pastor, apostle, this and that. And they are just operating the same way like the government. We don't even see that commitment of that religion, this thing in them. That okay, if you are there as a religious person, you should be able to do it better than the government, do it faster than the government, be concerned about the well-being of the people. But these people are just trying to make money and enrich themselves in the process. I don't like to blame anybody. I like good news to be flowing. So the good news so far is that these people have money. There is money on ground. The bad news is, why are they still waiting to disburse? Because disbursement to the NGO is the next key, is the best thing that will happen now for the beneficiaries. Because when it gets to the NGOs, it's the beneficiary that will be waiting, and we need to pass that stage. So I believe by now the stakeholders have been paid. They are just holding on to it for a reason known to them. But Theobats are giving us the hint. They have something on ground. And they said, just wait for alert. UAG have not come out to say anything, and UAG, they always like to seal their lips. I don't know what they are doing there. They practice their thing like a court or something, that they just keep secret and secret. They start giving us hint that does not really matter to us. The necessary thing, they close their mouth. Look at Apostle Ken. He came out with a letter that did not even touch any topic other than giving us hope. Nothing, no serious information in it. Osim too will come out saying something that does not really give us anything. So they always keep their mouth shut. They don't explain anything. They don't give us hints or anything. So let's hope that this voice note will go viral. They will know that we know what's happening. They will know that we are no longer fools. We know how the bank system operates. We know about check. We know that if they keep the money across to the new month, we know that they are going to make something huge on it, because these people have access to billions or trillions. So imagine holding down one in account and rolling it over to the next month before you withdraw. Even the bank will advise them to do that to make money. Already somebody told me too that in our bank, that the bank, one of the people handling the account, wanted to advise the NGOs to hold that money for some weeks so that they can get money on it. Imagine. So that means we are still tackling with the stakeholders now, the grant handlers. When it gets to the NGO, some of them too, there some of people are ready to advise them to hold on to that money for a week or two, so that they can make money on it before they start the store, they're sending it to the subscribers. So this country is kind of messed up. Every stage, every different trouble, different wala. But let's just pray that we just get over with this thing so that we can move on with our lives. So I just said, let me just do this voice note now before I forget, so that at least you know the real thing that is happening behind closed doors with our grant handlers and the whole system. The whole ecosystem is messed up from beginning, but we know that they have money now. They should just start disbursement. They don't need to wait. They don't need to complain about holiday, because as we are told in the voice note, bank will not send that money. You have to use app, and by using app you can do it in your house. You don't need to be complaining about holiday, because they are complaining about public holiday. That's why they were planning to shift it to next week. And when we know that when we get to next week, it's already new month. Okay, thank you. This is the money grab. We give it to you the way it is, undiluted, straightforward, and we just try our best to give you balanced information, so that as we are giving you good, we give you the not too good one, so as you know, you have a clear information about the situation. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Have a good night rest, sleep nice, wake up a giant tomorrow. Thank you.